Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we're going to have another look at an Everyman puzzle. Incidentally, if there's any particular type of puzzle you'd like to see on the channel, do let me know and I'll see what I can do. As usual, link is in the description. Give it a go. Right. Okay, one across, good place to start. Mariners with beers for each. They try to move stuff. Beers, ales, each per, normally. They try to move stuff. Don't know that one. Being held up goes over what creates a gap. Cleansing substances left unopened. Magical concoction. Potion. Left unopened. Don't know. What's this huge one? Backup for safety can be key when involved with merger. Not a clue. Grotesque having caught drunken expostulation. Some accoutrement being de trop. Wow. Is it outre? I don't know what de trop means, but perhaps it's outre, how you say that. Allow the flesh to congeal. Notoriously callous pronouncement. The meat cake. Yes, it's easier to see if I type it in first. That's famously said by Anne Boleyn, the peasant. Not Anne Boleyn. What am I talking about? Oh, you know, the French. Yeah. It's let the meat cake, but if you read it slightly differently, it's let the meat cake. Allow the flesh to congeal. Let the meat cake. Why can't I think of the name of the French queen? Marie Antoinette. That's it. The peasants are starving. They have no bread. Well, let them eat cake. Land crumbling into sea. Looks like an anagram of into sea, doesn't it? Estonia? Estonia, nice place. Been there twice. Do you recommend it? Second lag. Yeah, I think it's if you second something in an argument or a debate, you get behind it. And if you lag, but say in a race, you are getting behind. Crime novelist who may provide illumination. Chandler? Is a Chandler someone that makes candles? I think so. And is it Raymond Chandler, the crime writer? Grotesque having caught drunken expostulation. Grotesque. I don't know. Disadvantage. Partial hitch and I capitulate. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. I don't know. It's a hitch. What was that? Focus, as this may provide you with drink. Focus, as this may provide you with drink. No. So that's our merger one. Let's try here. Primarily, wow. So this is going to be ice storm. Always seems to be one of those in an everyman. It's first letters of every. So primarily, and then it's the first letters of all the rest of it, and the whole thing is our definition. Bar that will prove attractive. Magnet. Cryptic definition. Part of a boat for rowing, or we're told one found on canal. It's oar lock. That's the little ring that the oar goes in on a rowing boat, and oar is just yeah. So if you say oar lock out loud, that's what we're told means. It sounds like oar lock, as in locks on a canal. Sheepless, abandoned. Alone. Shapeless. Scare away Ed balls showing aromatic ingredient. Yeah, it's an anagram of scare away Ed. And it's caraway seed, I think. Forest creature and ferret go wild. Forest creature. Something R, something G. Frog. Tree frog? Yeah, anagram of ferret go. I think. Yes. All-star assortment includes Everyman. Sense a problem? No, this looks like an anagram of all-star. And possibly me for Everyman, because Everyman is the name of the setter here. Sense a problem. Smell a rat? Yes, there's the me. And the rest of it is an anagram of all-star. Okay. So this is loose. Okay, so shapeless is loose and abandoned is loose. I suppose like a loose animal. Abandoned. I think it's just about works anyway. Well, who am I to argue with a brilliant setter like Everyman? South American with reputation. Bully that you can't criticise. South American with reputation. Bully that you can't criticise. You know that one. South American. Top left hand corner is going to be a problem. Focus. That's not. Backup for safety can be key when involved with merger. Brick. No. Break. Backup for safety. Not quite seeing that one. Aggravated, annoyed, it's innocuous. Is this an anagram of annoyed? Anodyne, does that mean innocuous? It's one of those words you see without really knowing what they mean, like it is in my case. Patriotic icon loudly started to consume a wine served chilled. Patriotic icon, Uncle Sam. Loudly. So if you're saying something out loud. Started to consume a wine served chilled. East African knowledge, certainly not. I'd ignore. Kenyan? Yeah, knowledge is Ken. Is that a Scottish word? I don't know. But it's very common in crosswords. And then it's certainly not is nay. Heading north, so it's a down clue, so that means backwards. And we get Kenyan and East African. Belittled as average. Puncturing performance. Yeah, demeaned. The average is the mean, or it's a type of average anyway. And then performance is the deed. Mean inside deed, demeaned, which is belittled. Rise like condor to begin with, then halt. Is it ascend? Yes. Like is as, condor to begin with is see, and then halt, end. And we get ascend, rise. Grass is often seen adjacent to violas, etc. Reeds. I think. Reeds are a type of grass, and it's also it's the little thing in a musical instrument, isn't it, that makes a noise. It's not a viola though. Oh, I think that's the set of being clever because the viola is a flower as well, isn't it? So yeah, well, that's quite a clever clue there. Patriotic icon loudly started to consume a wine served chilled. Underdone. Underdone would be served chilled. Patriotic icon loudly started. Patriotic icon. It would be underdone, surely. Right, where haven't we looked? With energy, canter and get hitched on the run. Yeah, E is energy in physics, and lope is canter, and elope is run away to marry. Cleansing substance left unopened, magical Concoction. That's like potion. So is it lotion? Lotion with the L changed to a P for some reason. Or is it potion with... Yes, sorry, it is. It is lotion. Left is L, and then the unopened magical concoction is a potion without the first letter. Right, sorry, a bit slow there. Say the thing. Not much to go on there, is there? Being held up goes over what creates a gap. Being held up. Raised. No. Mariners with beers for each. Mariners, Royal Navy. Beers for each. Ales. They try to move stuff. I don't know. South American with reputation. Bully that you can't criticize. South American. A bit like an animal from South America, or we could be looking at SA for South American. Reputation. I don't know. For safety can be key when involved with merger. For safe. Emergency. Break. Fits nicely anyway. Emergency. Break. Back up for safety can be key. So emergency brake is a backup for safety. Can be key when involved with merger. Oh, is it an anagram of can be key and merger? I think it is. I think so. Can be key and merger. Wow. It's a tough anagram. What was this then? Focus, as this may provide you with drink. Concentrate, as in orange squash, isn't it? Made from concentrate. Oh, it's not underdone. It's patriotic icon. Tudor Rose. Yes. Well, the Tudor Rose was that the red one or the white one? Tudor Rose in the War of the Roses from English history. Loudly started the consumer wine served chilled. Tudor sounds like Tudor, Cheweda, and then rose is rosé, a wine served chilled rosé. Good. So this is cow. Sacred cow is something you can't criticize. So yeah, SA for South American. Sacred cow. So SA, pre with a reputation of bully is a word for beef, isn't it? So beef that you can't criticize. Very clever. So reputation is Fred Co. Fred, I suppose, is reputation, and then a cow is the bully, and then sacred cow is something you can't criticize. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I think it's SA plus Fred plus cow, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong. Say the thing. I have no idea. Right. Mariners with beers for each, they try to move stuff. Ales per. Mariners. They try to move stuff. I just don't know that one. Being held up goes over what creates a gap. Yeah. Grotesque, having caught. Yeah, got is having caught, and then hit is a drunken expostulation, something you might say when you're drunk. Hit. and Gothic, grotesque. Disadvantage, no, partial hitch and I capitulate. Disadvantage, partial hitch and I capitulate could be an anagram of and I at the end. Or not. Or is it an anagram of hitch and I but without the H for hitch being partial? Let's have a look at the anagram helper. Hind. Got something wrong here. Disadvantage, partial hitch and I capitulate. Is behind wrong? Second. I think so, that's right. Partial hitch. I just don't know. Let's reveal that one. Sorry. Handicap. Oh, it's just hidden in the word hitch and I capitulate. Sorry, I should have got that. H and I cap. Oh dear. A bit out of practice. Say the thing. Article. Article? Is that right? The thing is the article. Say. I mean, if you articulate, you say. Does that mean article is say? Must do. Being held up goes over what creates a gap. No idea. Mariners with beers for each. They try to move stuff. It definitely looks like this to me. ALES, ales, and then for each is per. I can't imagine what word that would be. Mariners with beers for each. Well, unless we're taking a word and we're taking out the word, a word for each and putting ales in it. So let's put ales in. Yes, got it. Salesman. It's seaman, SEAMEN. And then for EA, which means each, putting in ales instead. And we get salesman. Good. Phew. Being held up goes over what creates a gap? Spaces. Being held up goes over. Creates a gap. Spaces. Yeah, let's write it in and see. Spacer. Spaced. Being held up. Recaps goes over. It's recaps backwards, and a spacer is what creates a gap. So there we go. Yeah. Brilliant. So yeah, well, it's a bit tricky than usual for an everyman, wasn't it? I should have got handicap, but yeah, that's salesman. Very, very tricky. Article. Spacer. Lotion even. Good. So yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments. How did you do? If there's anything in particular you want to see, let me know. If not, there's another video on the screen now and a big subscribe button. And if none of that's of interest, I'll see you next time. Bye.